Good morning. I'm hopping on here to voice support my module for the CSR. My hair is exactly how I feel right now. I actually really enjoyed this one. Uh, Going through the questions, learning the difference between a good reader and a poor reader. I mean, the modules are pretty straightforward and clear, so I just kind of took from the module and kind of modified and added. But one of the quotes that I put at the top was, "Cooperative learning methods have yielded favorable results for English learners." And it's saying positive outcomes because the model, like it's a language model. So I said that definitely connects to deaf ed because language models are so important, especially for those students who are language like delayed or deprived. Honestly, there was 3 different comprehension levels that were new to me. The literal comprehension, so like being able to notice simple facts in the written text. Making judgments is called evaluative comprehension, and then inferential comprehension. So I only really knew about the first one and the last one. I didn't know what the middle one was called, so that was something new that I learned. The 4 elements. I feel like I already knew this, but I got to like expand and understand more of what prior knowledge, vocab development, questions, and opportunities to practice. So we kind of did that in class with, you gave us books and set us off into groups, and we kind of set up how we would introduce the books. Obviously, show the students like the cover and see what they know already, if they've already read it, what is past knowledge that they know about this. Introduce vocab because there's going to be new words coming at them. Questionings, to me, that's like making predictions. What do you think is going to happen next? Where did the bunny go? Or where do you think the bunny's going? Because mine was about the bunny who married another boy bunny. And then opportunities to practice new skills. It says, they're encouraged to read. And that part could be, okay, now your turn to sign the book. That I think would be opportunities to practice new skills. Okay, we've gained on your prior knowledge. I introduced vocab. I've asked you many questions. We've read the book. Now it's your turn. Tell me what you know, what we just did. Let me know where you're at, like on that range. I think, and I could be wrong, that the CSR approach takes after the I do, we do, you do model, in order to help students improve their reading comprehension. And that's the goal, is to encourage student engagement and improve reading skills. I do, we do, you do. I know there's 4 steps, so maybe it's like I do, you do, we do, you do. I'm not quite sure, but that's kind of the path that I thought it was going towards. The reading strategies, it's straightforward. Preview, cling and clunk, get the gist, and wrap up. That was really cool to learn about. Having the learning log too, I think, is very important, and also that can improve the writing skills of students too. Now, if I were to connect it with deaf ed, maybe have students have a signing log instead, because not all students like writing skills are like pow, but maybe implement both. You can sign your learning log, but I want you to caption it, or you can sign your learning log and I want you to write 2 sentences. That way it's like that happy medium, but you're also like accommodating for your students. Okay, I'll wrap this up. I'm so sorry. The teaching group rules, I feel like I'm going to be the only one who says I want to teach through interaction, through class critique, because I think everybody kind of being critiqued together might encourage more confidence, like, oh, okay, it's more student to student interaction instead of teacher telling, this is what you need to do. It's more like students being like, hey, just to let you know, this is what I think, my perspective. And maybe it brings that teacher to student to student to student, and you're doing that student-led instruction. But the teacher's role could be asking those probing questions to spark involvement and interaction. And then I added, and I know I wasn't probably supposed to, but my activity from the module, where we had a class of 25 based off the reading scores into 5 different tables. And I'm like super proud of mine. And I think Obviously, there's maybe areas where I can move some more now that I'm looking at it, but I just wanted to drop it down below so you could see. And mine is 5 pages long, and this video is a little over 5 minutes, so hope I hit all the points and made it very clear which questions I was answering on my paper. But as always, I like to voice support. So thank you for listening.